Congratulations on receiving a Southern SARE grant. Whether you have been funded for a research and education grant, producer grant, professional development program grant, graduate student grant, or on-farm research grant, you are among the myriad of grant recipients furthering sustainable agriculture efforts across the Southern region. As part of the grant management process, Southern SARE requires the submission of annual and final reports of grant-funded projects. This PowerPoint presentation provides an overview of grant reporting requirements and the process for updating projects in the SARE grant management system. Education is a big part of the SARE program. Sharing the progress and results of grant projects provides farmers, researchers, educators, and other ag professionals information on sustainable agriculture practices that can potentially be applied to their own research interests or farming situations. Southern SARE requires two types of reports, an annual report and a final report. Annual reports are due April 1st each year the project is active and provide a progress of the grant-funded project. Annual reports are not required the year a project is scheduled to end unless a no-cost extension is requested and approved. Final reports summarize the research of the grant project, providing results and sharing information related to outreach activities and impact data. Final reports are due 45 days after the project ends. Annual reports and final reports are a requirement of your SARE subaward contract. Late annual or final reports will result in invoices being held for payment until the delinquent report is received and approved. Any grant project falling out of USDA compliance is subject to termination, and any final invoices submitted for reimbursement will be forfeited. So it's important that you submit your reports in a timely manner. Funded grant projects are updated in the SARE grant management system at projects.sare.org. The SARE grant management system is the online portal for managing your grant project. It is designed as a progressive style of reporting, meaning that you can log into the system at any time during the year to make changes to your project, regardless of the grant reporting deadlines. For example, if your project was funded on September 1st, you may not have a lot of information to share on your grant project for your annual report on April 1st. You can update your project as best as you can by the April 1st deadline, and then later in the year, when you've progressed more in your research, you can log back into the system and provide additional information to share. To begin the grant reporting process, log on to the SARE grant management system at projects.sare.org with your username and password that was created when you were initially awarded your grant. Once logged in, the SARE grant management system landing page will list your funded projects under the project coordinator links header. Projects are designated by project numbers, a series of letters and the year the project was awarded, followed by the total number of projects awarded by Southern SARE under that particular grant type. Producer grant projects begin with FS, on-farm research grant projects begin with OS, research and education grant projects begin with LS, graduate student grant projects begin with GS. Professional development program grant projects begin with SPDP, formerly designated as ES. In the example above, FS 21002 is a producer grant funded in 2021 and is the second grant funded in the series. Another example would be LS 321, a research and education grant funded in 2020 and is the 321st research and education grant awarded by Southern SARE. Click on the project number of the grant project you wish to update. Once you click on the project number, the project overview page of the grant project appears. To update your grant project, whether it would be the annual report or the final report, click on Working Version under the Report Versions header. The Working Version link is your portal to updating your grant project at any point in time your project is active. To update information projects related to your project, such as videos, webinars, fact sheets, published journal articles, or PowerPoint presentations, click on the Add a Product link under the Information Products header. Information products are your outreach materials. Benefits and impacts, commodities, and practices should also be updated if not already done so. These sections are required before a report can be submitted. The online reporting system is divided into the following sections. Project information, which is divided into the abstract and the project objectives. The abstract provides details about what your project is about and the project results. The project objectives are the objectives outlined in your proposal. Cooperators are individuals who play a significant role in conducting project research and educational activities. Research provides a detailed description of the project design, research methods and materials, and the research findings. The research section is divided into materials and methods, the number of farmers who participated in the research, and the results and discussion. Educational and outreach activities includes any education and outreach materials or activities related to your project. Information products may also be listed in this section. Learning outcomes describes how farmers or others who participated in the project gain knowledge, attitude, skills, and/or awareness as a result of the project. Project outcomes describes and assesses how the project has affected agricultural sustainability or will contribute to future sustainability. It includes the number of farmers who changed or adopted a practice, the number of new working collaborations, and any recommendations for future study. Participants is an aspect of project reporting that allows you to list those who participated in educational or research activities for post-project evaluation. Listing participants is required for research and education grants and professional development program grants, but is optional for Southern Sierra's other grant programs. Note that for graduate student grants, the abstract section under project information is designated as a summary, and there is no learning outcomes section. To update your project, click on the Edit link for each reporting section, then fill in the appropriate information. Be sure to click on Update Report to save your changes before moving on to the next section. When you are ready to submit your report, click on the Go to Submit Report button from the working version page. If any information is missing for your annual report or your final report, the system will indicate an error and list the sections that are incomplete. You will not be able to submit your report if any sections that are required are not complete. The system will also list warning messages of missing information. These warning messages indicate information that is missing, but may not necessarily be required to satisfy reporting requirements. Once you have satisfied the reporting requirements, a Submit Report button will be visible. If you are submitting the final report, check the This is the Final Report box. For annual reports, do not check the box. Several sections of the online reporting system contain a text box along with a functionality toolbar. You can write your report directly into the text box, or you can paste your information from a Word document or other document such as a PDF. Text may be hyperlinked by clicking on the paperclip icon in the toolbar. However, keep in mind that external links often lead to broken links or bad web pages. In some cases, it may be best to upload related content such as a PDF file instead of linking off-site. Figures, graphs, documents, and photos can be uploaded to a section by clicking on the Add Media button on the left-hand side above the toolbar. Tables can be created using the table icon in the toolbar. Figures, graphs, and photos display in line with the text, so be sure to format for a clean look. Use paragraphs where appropriate to break up long lines of text. Reports should be properly formatted and easy to read with crisp photographs, graphics, and figures. For questions regarding submitting grant reports, contact Candace Pollock-Moore at cpollock@uga.edu or call 770-412-4786. You can also visit the Southern Sierra website at southern.sierra.org for more information.